Hey guys and girls, welcome back to L Taylor Guitar. Today I want to talk about something called band jobs. Band jobs is something I've mentioned in episodes of Pro Tips for Independent Bands, a show that I do for Stab Panda Music, and it can be really helpful when dealing with the non-music aspects of being in a band, which a lot of the time are at least as important as the music you create. The idea is basically that every band member, in addition to playing whatever instrument you play, takes on an additional role. Now, this isn't as obvious as it sounds because you kind of need to work out what's important to your band and what you want to prioritize, which might not be the same as what another band might prioritize. Historically, these might be the kind of jobs that a manager does or that a manager has to outsource, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that most of us are in a situation where, for whatever reason, we don't have a manager, or maybe we don't even need a manager, especially if we can do all of these jobs internally. Band jobs. It's annoying me. For example, maybe your band wants to focus on the visual side of your social media presence, so one of you guys getting a video camera and concentrating on capturing loads of behind the scenes stuff would be pretty crucial. So that could be the entirety of their band job. On the flip side of that, let's say, hypothetically, for whatever reason, you guys just have loads of gig offers and you don't need to go out and find gigs. Therefore, maybe you don't need a booking agent, or you have someone who acts as a booking agent, but maybe they need to do something in addition to that to make sure they have the same amount of work. So maybe they have control of your Twitter account in addition to being your booking agent, for example. It's just started raining, and I know that you'll probably hear that, so good. It's like you're here with me. Awesome. Maybe through sheer force of luck, one of you guys has a really high-paying job, so they might be happy to provide guitar strings or petrol money or print flyers, and in exchange, perhaps they shouldn't have a band job. I don't know how comfortable I would be with that personally, but it might work really well for some of you guys. I don't know. It's up to you. So here's a list of potential band jobs, some of which could be connected to things that your bandmates have studied at school or at college or whatever, or they could be related to things that they just happen to own. We've already talked about booking, which is very similar to being a tour manager. We've also spoken about videographers. I think that's all pretty straightforward. So some others could be social media manager, posting news about the band and updates and keeping in touch with your fans and making them, engaged and interested. Graphic artist, doing album artwork, social banners, logo design, that kind of thing. The driver, who takes all of you guys to gigs and picks up all of your gear and stuff. Songwriter, maybe one person handles literally all of the song creation and the music writing, and that might not be appropriate to every situation, but it might be for yours, I don't know. A lawyer. That's not the right thing to call this, but I couldn't think what else to call it. Basically handling all of the copyright, so making sure that your copyright is secure, making sure you're not infringing on anyone else's copyright, and doing all the stuff like the royalty paperwork and that stuff, which so much effort. Promoter, handing out flyers and putting up posters for your next gig or your next release. Producer, the guy that gets to record all of your music, whether it's in the studio or whether it's live, and then they're responsible for mixing it and putting it out to the world as well. Technician, maybe you need someone to restring your guitars or repair your drum kit, that kind of thing. So there we go. That was a really short video again because my work life is ridiculous at the moment, but I think band jobs is actually a really fun concept. Maybe some of you already thought of this, maybe you're already doing it already, so let me know in the comments what your band job is or what you would like your band job to be. What do you do in addition to music? I would love to know. Me, for example, I'm quite good with a camera and I'm also a reasonably good recording engineer, so that's 2 extra jobs I've given myself already. Thanks for hanging out. Please do leave any comments or suggestions for future videos in the comment section below. That's what it's for. And I will see you next week, Friday, 4 PM GMT. You need to subscribe if you haven't. And you can also like the video as well, that'd be nice. And I'll see you later. Toodaloo.